There's nothing I love more, I can tell you, than some famous actress telling me what I should be doing with my time, my money and my thoughts and you name it, whatever. This time it's the turn of the Hollywood actress Olivia Colman. Take a look and a listen to this.
Hello, my name is Olivia Colman, and on behalf of the fossil fuel industries, I would like to say a huge thank you for all your support this bumper year. People like you have pumped billions of your hard-earned pounds into our gas and oil businesses. The cash from your pensions has helped us dig, drill and destroy more of the planet than ever before. We've even managed to build a few little wind turbines to keep Greta and her chums happy. Cute. You see, every little drop from your precious nest egg adds up. So while the global temperature may go up a teensy-weensy degree or two, our profits are literally soaring. And that's all thanks to you. So to guarantee us all a warmer, snugglier future, please keep sending your pensions our way. You know the drill. Oh, fracking hell! Okay, start again.
Yes.
Yes, Olivia, people do indeed know the drill because they watch Jubes and Car. I think she might have taken inspiration for that line from this very programme. And you know what? Credit where it's due, because, of course, we are now talking about this issue because of that video. But I do get a little bit tired, Dawn, of celebrities, actors, actresses saying you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, you should do that. Well, I'll tell you what, if you feel so passionately about that, off you trot, sort out your own pension fund and live a nice, happy life. Why do the rest of us need to be lectured in that way?
Here we go, it's another I'm all right, Jack Lovey, isn't it? He will never have to worry about being able to pay to heat her own home when she's a pensioner, let's be honest with you. I have to say I like the advert, it's very funny. I love the line at the end, it is funny, and fabulous boots, by the way. And I like Olivia Colman, I think she's a great actress. But the thing is, you know, it is pensioner shaming as well, for a start, which is wrong, because, as I said, most people are never going to be in a position that Olivia Colman's in. And does she practice what she preaches? And the thing is with pension funds, it's the duty of a pension fund to invest to get as much return for the people that invest in them. That is their legal duty. So unless they specifically diversify away from that and say we are an environmentally friendly one, we are not investing in fossil fuels even, then they have to invest in the areas that are going to make their trustees the most money. So it's a bit of a legal minefield as well. Now, you can, look, you pay your money, you take your choice. You, as a pension, if you're investing in a pension, you can go, and it's very easy to find out where they invest their money. You can go to a pension fund that does only invest in ecologically sound companies that they get a return from.
Just to give you some facts and figures on this, in case you were not watching the screen but you're listening instead, what they're saying, this campaign group is saying that UK pensions invest £88 billion in fossil fuels. Companies, they're basically saying that's about £3,000 per pension holder. They want three things. They're asking all UK pension schemes to rule out any financing for any new oil and gas. That would mean basically putting these companies on notice to rule out expansions, voting against fossil fuel expanders and divesting publicly if they fail on steps 1 and 2. What do you make to this?
Well, I think this has gone very well for whatever campaign group sort of put forward that advert, because not only have they got their message shown on television without having to pay for the advert, but also, Dawn, I think you fantastically there explained what people can do if they do care about where their pension fund invests. They can go look on the website, they can write to the pension fund and say, should we have a vote? I think these things are fairly democratic. Should we have a vote and put in our constitution that we don't invest in fossil fuels? I know, you know, they also do this sometimes when it comes to the arms trade. I think tobacco was one in the past that sort of lots of pension funds divested from. So that advert, I don't think is going to persuade many people who don't care about investing in fossil fuels, but I think there will be a lot of people who do instinctively not want to be investing in fossil fuels, haven't realised that they might be doing so, And the fact that we're now talking about this might sort of encourage them to go online and say, oh, I didn't realise my pension fund might be funding fossil fuels. I'm actually quite passionate about climate change, so I'm going to do something about it.
And interestingly, Michael, the pension funds that have diversified away from using fossil fuel companies have actually had a bigger return than those that still include them, 13% compared to 11%.
But my issue with all of this, right, if you want to be an ethical investor, high five you, I think that's fabulous. You do what you want with your money. But when you look at these kind of campaigns, and it's not just this campaign, it's this broader concept, it's not enough for people, seemingly, to just do what they want in their own life, with their own money and their own outlooks. It's more than that. It's telling everybody else what they need to do. So their call is for all UK pension schemes to do those things. It's not if their call was, you know what, we want all UK pension funds to have an ethical investment fund. Whatever, high five, make choices. It's not that. It's a step beyond that, which is basically saying we want all UK pension schemes to rule out financing any new oil and gas. Why? Some people are happy with new oil and gas licences. What's it got to do with these campaigners to try and prevent people from having that option if they want to have that?
Well, I think it's important to note what they're trying to do here, which isn't to say there should be a ban on pension funds investing in these things. Basically, that advert was informing people, oh, you know what, your money might be going into XYZ thing which you're not happy about. Maybe you could write a letter to your
I'm reading
pension
to you.
fund person.
I'm reading directly from the campaign group. This is what it says. This is what they want you to do. Call on all UK pension schemes to rule out financing for any new oil and gas.
Yeah, but so they're saying you can email your pension fund. Obviously, you're not going to have much impact. Yeah, but so I think they're talking to all individuals in the country and saying you email your pension fund. There wouldn't be much point in me emailing a pension fund that I'm not a member of, right? So I think the idea is they're saying what they want, the outcome they want is
we want all pension funds to stop financing new oil and gas now.
But
why?
That's the outcome they want, but obviously that will only happen if lots of different pensioners and lots of people putting money into their pension fund want it to happen.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make, maybe I'm not articulating it properly, the point I'm trying to make is that no problem with anyone that wants to ethically invest, no problem with people that prioritise the planet, worried about climate change, no disrespect intended or meant to those people. There are a lot of other people that do not share that climate concept and are happy with their money being in those places.
So say, for example, if they got their way, you know, if this was the most successful campaign we've seen in the last 20 years, they got their way, all pension funds disinvested from fossil fuels, then if there were people who were really passionate that they wanted their pension fund to go to fossil fuels, then you could create a new pension fund, which is the dirty fuel pension fund. And if people wanted, they could invest in that.
This is my issue. Why should... So the vast majority of people, many people, will be absolutely... They'll just want the biggest return on their pension funds that they can possibly get so they can live comfortable into old age. Why should the majority of people, therefore, that want that return on investment, why should it be their lives that have to change? And this is not just about this campaign group, it's much broader. This is my issue with these campaigns and campaign groups more generally. It's all about disrupting the lives of the masses to cater for the choices of the minority groups. Why?
Well, I suppose people who campaign for climate action, so action to mitigate climate change, they would say that this is not just a minority concern. If we have climate change sort of continue at the pace it is going, that's going to damage all of our lives. It's also actually going to cost us quite a lot of money. One of the big causes of inflation has been, or it was last winter anyway, was sort of the price of tomatoes and salad and various vegetables going up because there was more extreme weather in southern Europe. And I think that's the kind of thing we're going to see more often. Obviously, people getting flooded, especially in the north of England. So climate change will have costs. At the same time, I mean, this particular campaign to me doesn't seem like it's demanding people really change their lifestyles too much. As Dawn said, it just turned out that the pension funds that invested in green energy instead of dirty energy made more money last time.
Yeah, it just maybe I'm turning into a grumpy old woman. It just annoys me that I feel like all the campaigns across such a broad spectrum of social issues, it's all about forcing the majority of people to change their habits, their way of lives, their mindsets, their mentalities, their outlooks, in order to cater for a new collective of people. Maybe I am just, as I say, a grumpy old woman.
There's nothing wrong with that, Michelle.